What's good, Knights? Welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, more specifically how only 3 weeks into its launch and it is already failed. And this isn't me shitting on the game for fun, this is coming straight from the horse's mouth of WB. WB admits Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has fallen short of our expectations, which I don't think any of us are blindsided by this. I think if you've played the game, you pretty much know this game isn't doing so hot, but let's dive deeper into this. During a financial call, WB CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels, I don't know how you say that, sorry, said that the game had fallen short of our expectations. No numbers were shared, but because the game is doing so poorly, he says it has created a tough year for the games business going forward in comparison to last year's smash hit Hogwarts Legacy, the best-selling game of 2023. So I feel like there's a lot to unpack there. At the time of recording this, there's only 735 people playing right now on Steam, with the 24-hour peak being 888. Again, the all-time peak being 13,459. For our live service game, 735 people is insane to me. That's less subscribers than I have right now. We'll take a look at some other aspects of the live service that's not working out too well for them, but I want to dive into this second part of the statement right here. He says it has created a tough year for the gaming business going forward in comparison to last year's smash hit Hogwarts Legacy. So they were hoping that this game did as good as Hogwarts Legacy, which I don't think anyone expected that. Hogwarts Legacy was one of the best-selling games of last year, but let's take a look at the Steam charts for Hogwarts Legacy right now. As of recording this, 11,920 people are playing right now with a 24-hour peak of 12,224. Yeah, and this game isn't even live service. It just goes to show you, like, people will always value good quality content rather than bloated nothing burger of live service content that they have to throw money at. And yes, I get that Steam's not the only metric of measuring how many people are playing. There's consoles, of course, but still, we're just gonna pretend that this isn't the same way on consoles too. To further prove my point, 2,291 people are playing Batman Arkham Asylum right now. Pretty much the Arkham games numbers after Suicide Squad release went up because people would rather go back and play those than play Suicide Squad right now. So yeah, it's not looking great for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I really honestly don't think that they are going to make it to the end goal that they want to with their post-launch content. I mean, even right now, take away all the metrics, the player count, the criticism, everything. As a live service game, it's not great. First of all, let's take a look at the store in the game. For live service, I don't know, I'm expecting new outfits to come in every now and again. Since the game is launched, majority of these outfits have been in the game, with the exception of maybe like 4 of them. So not much content in terms of like outfits and styles and stuff like that has been added since the game dropped. Keep these prices in mind for Lex coins, okay? $500, $5, $1,100, $10, $2,400, $20. Don't you dare think I bought those 2,000 Lex coins at the top. Those were given to me because the game had such a disastrous launch. Majority of these outfits are like 1,500, 1,000, 100, 1,000. But then you have your deluxe and legendary versions of each outfit, which I don't know why you want to spend $20 on each character just to give them some more styles. I bought the deluxe edition of the game, yet I still don't get these legendary and deluxe styles. They still want me to pay extra for this shit, bro. You can pay extra so that you can get a little cuff for King Shark, or you can get Boomerang's classic Speed Force gauntlet. It makes it not worth it. I guarantee most people have just bought the standard version of each outfit, because who wants to pay $20 for some extra colors and like the most basic redesigns of their equipment when we're not focusing on that shit? So there's that for starters. Another problem is that after the game's done, you have fuck all to do. Just do the same missions you've done all game over and over again until season 1 comes out. And with season 1, we still don't have an official release date for season 1. We know it's supposed to come out in March, but last time I checked, March happens in a week. I mean, they dropped the game, but didn't provide any like updates or anything regarding the release of season 1, besides the fact that when you roll credits on the game, it just tells you that season 1's coming. It's coming. To be honest, I don't know why they dropped that Joker trailer before the game even launched. I feel like they knew that they were not gonna have a good player count after this, so they kind of panicked and said, oh, don't worry guys, there's something coming. But like, that's all they've really said. They haven't said, announced, posted anything after the release of the game, and we're all just kind of patiently waiting here for season 1 to drop, and we don't know when it's gonna drop. So how the fuck are we supposed to get excited or anything? I mean, if anything, this is just a lesson to be learned for WB, that we don't want live service games that are shittily made and live service sacrifices the main game, and especially when it's treated like an afterthought like this. We want good experiences, good times, okay? Helldivers 2 is popping the fuck off right now. Hopefully WB learns a lesson. Just because your game is live service doesn't mean you're gonna rack up all the cash from it. The problem isn't live service. The problem is bad live service mixed with bad story mixed with all sorts of things, okay? Suicide Squad and live service never should have meshed together. And live service games can work. Helldivers 2 is popping the fuck off right now. Fortnite has been popular forever. It's just that Suicide Squad is a game that didn't need to be live service. They had so much potential in making this with great gameplay and stuff like that, but they got limited by what kind of missions they can do with like protect the payload, escort the payload, like stuff like that. That's not what we want from Rocksteady. We want good single player or hell, even multiplayer experiences that are memorable, worth the time, and definitely worth the $70. That's also the reason Helldivers 2 is popping off right now. It's a quality game, a fun time, only $40, and the developers are upfront and honest with people, okay? Not to mention that this game had not such a great launch, which is the last thing it needed, with so many bugs and having to shut down the servers so nobody could play, plus patches that kind of break the game a little bit more. I hope this doesn't end badly, okay, for Rocksteady. I hope this doesn't result in layoffs or, God forbid, the studio shutting down, but I really hope they don't spend so long on trying to fix Suicide Squad that they run themselves into the ground. I think the best case scenario is you do, what, like maybe a year maximum on Suicide Squad, okay? And just leave it behind. Just move on to the next game. Superman, Flash, whatever, anything else. Definitely drop the price of this game if you want to have people at least entertain the idea of getting it and playing with their friends, because this is not worth $70. I mean, honestly, it sucks to say, but everyone saw this coming. And I think it's because we've been here before with games like Marvel's Avengers. I mean, take a look. Marvel's Avengers all-time peak was 31,000 4 years ago. Suicide Squad, 13,000. I mean, yeah, people saw this coming already. We've all played Marvel's Avengers and saw what direction they were heading with this game and kind of saw it going in the same path. And 3 weeks in, and they're already saying it falls short of expectations, which I'm amazed that this game might end up having a shorter lifespan than Marvel's Avengers, dude. Like, that is a catastrophic failure. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully WB and Rocksteady looks at this and realizes that this was not the way to go. This isn't the way to go going forward, but maybe Rocksteady sees it, but WB probably won't see it. Again, there is a silver lining here with the gamers turning to more smaller studios, making more quality content and more quality games. So that's good for smaller developers, smaller teams. So that is a win, of course. Love to see that in the industry. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments below, but it's not looking great for this game. It's a shame, honestly. It's just a disappointment, especially since we know how great Rocksteady is and we know how many great minds are in there. So yeah, do better. I have a current playthrough of BioShock, my first time playing, on the channel right now. So if you want to see that, there'll be a link to that at the end of the video. Again, let me know what you guys think of all this. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Peace.